Howdy folks, Dirtnap's dad coming at you today as Arachne in the jungle role here in this conquest, along with Dirtnap Dan as Uller and our buddy Yuki here as Bellona. Also partnered up with a Geb and a Hades. Well, we'll see who we're going up to here in a second after I get my initial buy on, which we're going to did the Assassin's Blessing here, and then I decided, what did I decide? I decided, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and stick with the boots here, and then get some potions going as well. Relic-wise, take a look at the other team, which is the Morgan, Sun Wukong, Ra, Izanami, and Mercury. A fun bunch of people there. Alright, so with that I decided, I think I'm just going to take Sprint. I think it's sometimes, I like to be able to chase people down, and I also like the benefits that it has for my team as well. I just use it a lot frequently to, I don't know, I like it. It's a good relic. I like the speed. I think it helps tremendously in team fights to let people position and reposition and so forth. I was kind of happy though. I did pick up the Arachne voice pack with my Enigma chest from Saturday, so I wanted to test her out here with that and see how that worked. I like the have fun was a HF and good luck was GL. Like, okay, interesting. All right, so a little chibi Hades and I just waiting forever for these guys to spawn. Okay, high res. You could speed this beginning up maybe a little bit. I think it's safe to give us like maybe shave 10-20 seconds off this start time, so we're not just all sitting here waiting, just like here they're coming, here they come, like right here. All right, let's go. All right, so right off the bat I will say I have not played a lot of Arachne in recent times. Played her a good bit before, not so much here in recent months. It's kind of one of my fallback to assassins with if I want to play someone that I know that I'm just not going to do horrible with. Let's put it that way. Like, I know I can get the job done basically. So like, all right, we'll just play her here. So hey, any tips here on build out wise on what you would do different, or item particular buys, is a big thing. Another thing I've actually been working on now, in that case I didn't do it because Yuki was on comms, but when I'm taking the jungle buffs, I'm trying to ping it immediately as I start to attack it. So that way I can, allow the people know that they're supposed to be coming to get the buff to do it. So here I'm just kind of like, was going to fight them, but I really thought Mercury was going to come around there for a second. Oh, nope, there he is. And my flick was a little off, but it still works. I'm like, you know what? I might be able to get some poke here. Maybe a little bit more. All right, and then use that trail to get right back out of dodge. Get him chased off my mid lane, and I'm like, well, hello. How you doing, matey? Oh, now you got both of us to deal with. I'm going to go ahead and eat that. Oh, but Mercury gets back, and that's going to get Morgan out of dodge there with her invisibility. I'm just going to take a little bit of poke on the minions there, and then, alright, well, I think it's time to move on, Hades. I'm looking back. He's kind of hurt, so I'm like, I'll help a little bit here yet. See what he wants to do. Oh, Lord. Now they got me in trouble, and down I go. Kind of thought Hades was going to come in and heal off the wave at some point there, and then we would have been a force to be reckoned with, but he just didn't come in and didn't come in and didn't come in. I'm like, alright, well, I paid the price for sticking around and hoping I understood how that Hades was going to play that. Well, when you're not in comms with people, sometimes you make assumptions that just aren't right. But it's okay. Yeah, I died. Whoop-diddy-doo. It's Smite. It's going to happen. So my first ability up there is a 0-1-0. And I'm on the death row. Well, I am a dirt nap after all. I do take them. Hopefully I'll give more out here than taken. But anyway, we're going to get back in, just kind of restart the whole jungle rotation here. Get the speed buff. Hades is calling for a defend middle lane. I'm like, you know, okay, but you're on your way. What do you want me to defend against? I'm like, you know, I just don't quite see it. But hey, I see a Morgan pushed way up. She's gonna go ahead and it looks like she used her. I'm not sure how she quite got that. That's kind of looked a lot. She might have used her decoy there and just it took a hit and died right away. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and ping the red now, and Hades is on his way. I'm like, wait, like shoot, I didn't have abilities coming in here. I should have waited before I just plopped right in on that, and I kind of wasn't paying attention to all that stuff. All right, well anyway, get him his red. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and back. I should be able to finish boots up there, right? Right? Did I even look? Yep. Oh, there it was. Now I needed a couple gold. That's what it was. I was like, yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. All right. So looking up here, Bologna had picked up her own blue buff. So I'm gonna come in here on this side as looks like Geb and Dan are gonna go ahead and pick up their own purple buff. So what I found is with the jungle is I can get a good home base rotation on that, well, I don't know. What I like about this is it does kind of help give you good view on the ganking. I didn't feel like I was quite ready on that, and I probably could have taken them, but I didn't have a good grasp on what was going on with everyone yet, and I wanted to kind of get that down. You know what? Let's have a little fight here with Mercury. Looks like he's going to get the better of me off the start, so I'm like, you know what? You got me off the bat. All right, high five to you. I'm just going to kind of pull back because that's the right thing to do for me there, I think. I'm not going to continue to press that and put myself in a position where he got off the first ability. Sometimes it's whoever gets off the first ability wins, especially here in Season 5 with the high damage outputs. So, if you don't get the start right off the bat that you want, it's okay to back off a little bit and kind of reset that fight. So poking past here, I'm just like, well, he's pretty pressed up here. And we can probably, yep, and stun him underneath here a little bit. And still not quite sure how my spiders didn't hit there. Can we just actually go back and look at that? Was I really that bad there? Or what was it? I don't know. You tell me on that, but I was just like, I swear that went right through him, and then or he dodged right through it. I was just like, that's normally well within the range of it being used. So with Yuki being out of lane, I decided to go ahead and just soak this up and push that wave under because he was going to go ahead and just do blue. I'm like, all right, you do blue, I'll do the wave, and we'll call it a day there. I do need to go back here and pick up my speed buff anyway. So I'll just kind of come back through. Do you need any help? I'm like, oh, hey, Merc. Guess who got the first touch this time? You missed, and I didn't, and neither did Bologna. And he's going to ult out. I'm like, come on, just turn around. Nope. All right, we'll just use that on the minions here, and then get some poke on the Sun Wukong. And then I'm heading out of dodge. I'm like, all right, Yuki, he's all yours. Mercury's gone. I got no mana. And I'm going to go back to camp and spend a little bit of this gold I got. So what did we decide to go here? I think I did just decide to go right into stone cutting. So again, I'm not quite sure how I would like to build Arachne on this. This suggested build's a whole whopping 4 items, so that didn't really help much either. But I was like, stone cutting sword is always a nice one. Get that extra movement in there and tearing those defenses down is always a good thing. So, yeah, we'll go with that for now. Get our speed buff here while keeping the tabs on the maps. Looks like we got pretty good pressure all over the place right now, but we are down 1 to 3 in kills. Gold wise, down about 500 there. 7.5 minutes in, but yeah, not doing horrible here level wise. Well, actually, we got the lead leveler with Hades at 8. Dan in a little bit of trouble here over in the duo lane, but looks like Geb might have him taken care of there.
Research yields power.
He had a raw support. So whoever here, I'm like, oh, I see something coming. Yep. Hey, where do you think you're going, buddy? You ain't getting away from her. And it was great because Yuki's like, hey, Dirt Naps, I gotta I'm like, I'm with you, Yuki. I'm with you. He's like, that was some really good timing. I'm like, well, let's just say I seen that one maturing and decided to come join the party with you. All right, so we got Hades missing. So I'm just like, I'm kind of just go ahead and I'm not going to waste any abilities here. Just going to kind of keep myself to the ready at this point. Yeah, there's just times where, hey, I want my abilities to be handy and ready to go. I mean, we've already seen how me and this Mercury have, attempted to get at each other here in the jungles and whatnot. So here coming around, I'm like, all right, we got the Morgan out of place again. Let's go ahead and just see if we can't. There's Hades and she's gone. And that was another one of those timing things. I'm like, well, Hades coming back. She doesn't know I'm right here. I have my whole kit because I don't have anything on cooldown. And I'm like, yeah, can we get the Mercury too? Like, I'm just not quite seeing it. But at the same point in time, I'm gonna give Hades some opportunity here with me to support him to get this kill. But Hades, Mercury plays it rather safe, just kind of backs under tower and uses his ranged abilities there to go ahead and keep the minions out. Hades offers his thanks up to me, which, hey, I appreciate that. It's nice when your teammates are working with you and not just BMing at you. Oh my god, you died once. This match is over. Had one of them yesterday, and I feel bad because I kind of BM back a little bit. Well, I didn't BM back, but I instigated it more by just saying, oh, I'm the greatest. You know what? People die in this game mode. In any of the game modes. Actually, it was a joust. So here I wanted to, I'm like, oh, really? Like, I was just going to back off and make sure that Hades got that. But then with the Aegis, I'm like, I better just go back in just in case. Hades still picked it up, thankfully, though. And I was thankful for that. I want to make sure that my mid's well fed. I don't, I'm doing okay level-wise. I like having the well-fed Hades. So I was coming in here behind. Oh, hey, Ra. What are you doing? Yeah, you may have dodged some stuff, but you ran by my webs, which is going to allow me to get in and get some of that speed anyway. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, not quite. Like, oh, come on. My kingdom for an ability, right? Geb's got this. Geb's got him. He's got him knocked up, but no, Mercury in from behind. All right, buddy, you want to dance? We'll dance. Come on, I'm dancing with you. I'm dancing with you. Geb's here. He's got my back. I'm going to go ahead and sprint. Ooh, I get the Geb shield, and Mercury peels off and goes the other way. All right. Or does he? No, he's back. And Uller gets the Aegis on, so he is... Dan does not take the proverbial dirt nap in that case. And it's a mutual backing here for the dirt naps. We're going to go back in and finish up Stone Cutting Sword there. See, I'm glad that Mercury came back there because it gave me just enough time to get the gold I needed to get the item I wanted. Alright, so coming back out of the fountain as a jungler, well, obviously you're going to go to your speed camp first and then kind of reassess things from there.
Be careful.
Alright, level-wise here, yeah, we're just starting to pull ahead at this point. We've pulled ahead in the kill count at 6-4 now. And gold lead here, up about 1,000. Not quite, but pretty close to it. And again, we've just got good pressure on here this whole match. Our lanes are generally been pushed up pretty well. And at this point, I'm like, alright, can we just convey a little bit? Nope, alright, nope, they didn't go. He called the enemy missing middle. I'm like, oh, darn, really? Like, oh, they came around the backside. Alright, Mercury went that way. Can I get the Bologna? Or Bologna. Mercury went back to the side to the Bologna. I warned him, and then I tried to get the quick poke there on the Morgan, but I seen, because we have wards up, that Mercury had turned around and was coming towards me, so I was able to get out of dodge. And even here, I'm like, oh, I don't got much for abilities up, half health versus his full life. Let's just throw them out there, I know it's kind of hard to hit the speedy Mercury with that when he knows that it's coming, but it gets it out there anyway. Nope, not quite. I guess those spiders just kind of went out just as quick as they came out. I'm like, alright, Arachne's also good for getting away. And that's what we're going to go ahead and use it for here. Getting out of dodge. Alright, so 1, 1, and 3. Just not the best of starts here for me. Not my best jungle play as of late. But, we're still holding this game together. We got it turned around from their early lead. Now they got the gold lead back and the kill lead. So it's a back and forth game here. And while Yuki's had some deaths over in solo lane. As far as the pressure goes, his tower is still quite healthy, while Sun Wukong's is getting pretty damaged up here. But there we go. We get some kills with that and have some people way down on health. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to go kill this thing. Yep, I got this. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. There we go. Alright. Just don't need stuff like that sitting around the map. You know what? I can take a few shots even as the squishy assassin, to drop a tower like that. Objectives. Yep, gotta take them. Look at this. We've got wards out. People putting wards out all over the map. I don't even have mine out. I'm like, alright. I don't think I have any of mine up here at the moment, so... Oh, hey, Merc. Hey, look who got their first ability out this time. That was me. That's all right. Let's see what we can do here. Duke. Who's going down? One or the two? Looks like it's you. High five. I felt good about that, and that was a fun little boxing match there, because he had me worried for a moment. He does hit hard. All right, so coming back around here, we looks like Dan picked up the oracles. And where I'm heading back over to speed buff. That's where I'm headed, because a little bit down health. We can come back around over here. Pop up our one and get some health back off these guys here. What? I don't even know what I'm building there. Looking back at my build. Getting over flu brain for the whole week. These were the first games I played where I actually just didn't feel sick, and that was a nice change of pace. That. Flu brain, you just kind of miss out on some little things sometimes. So we got a big conniption going on over here in left lane. Meanwhile, Yuki's got Sun Wukong kind of beat up here on the back side, or on the front side of his tower, but is kind of pulling back. And now we got everybody here fading in towards the mid lane. I'm like, oh, Izzy, where are you going, Izzy? Where are you going? Not anywhere. Nope. Not gonna happen. Your 3 is a lot quicker. Ain't that quick. Alright, so what are we looking here for next? I'm starting to think Gold Fury here, but like, I don't know if I can take this. Let's try. Yeah, What worst is going to happen is I waste a little bit of time and effort, and I back out. But I'm like, hey, damn it. This is going to be a little closer than I would have liked. Come over here. Like, come here. Like, Dan. Come here. Finally, he's like, oh, I got you. Oh, good. Let me just back out. You finish that up. Because that would have been a little too close for comfort there on my part. Well, that's going to help us re-secure the gold lead there, as we're now up again 3 kills. I got the 3-1-3 stat line here at 16 minutes in. Second relics, I'm thinking, you know what? What's even better to go along with that sprint relic is a horrific relic. So my guys can be fast, those guys can be slow, and then we can just tear them apart as needed. And popping both those off in a team fight can be quite fun when your team's flying around and everybody else, all your enemies are just kind of like stuck in mud. Alright. So Sun Wukong finally gets some poke here over on Yuki's tower, but still kind of winning that lane over there as far as objective wise, even though Yuki's had a few more deaths than I think the Sun Wukong at this point. Oh, and I'm like, oh, wait, did I just see somebody behind me? Like, what did I see? I seen somebody. Like, I don't know, Yuki. I'm like, be careful. There's somebody around here. I want to get my wards out here on objectives, and I'm just kind of. All right. Oh, there. Yep. I knew there was an Izzy around somewhere. Hey, I'm behind you, honey. Now you can use your 3 to get out. There you go. But we're going to go ahead and help clean up this lane a little bit. Get some pressure on. We got a damaged tower here. We got a Geb with us as well. And a Hades. It's a group fight time on our part. It's some good rotations. There goes the Izzy. There goes the Sun Wukong. Nope, that was his double. That was a stunt. You've captured his stunt doubles. Oh, Mercury's in to join the party now here as well. And Ra, it is the call to arms went out on both sides, and both sides have shown up, except for Uller, who we were like, Dan, just stay over there and farm. He had fallen behind a little bit level-wise, at least compared to our team. Our randos wanted him pinged, and we're like, no. We're fine over here. Dan, you farm up mid lane. don't come over here. We got this. You know? And just make sure that these guys die in that. Oh, there goes. Oh, nope. Getting away. Getting away. Look at those low healths. I'm like, let's just go in. I just get him slowed down. Down he goes. All right, now I'll go ahead and poke out because I got the tower aggro for that one. And, is that his stunt double? No, actually, I'm guessing he... Oh, that's right. He disconnects right about here. Yep, that was a disconnect. Kind of threw me off there for a little bit, but, you know, at the same point, you just gotta finish them off, well, while you can. Because when it comes to disconnects, you just gotta take them. They're gonna hit your side, and you're gonna lose games of it. So when they happen to the other team, you gotta take them and win. But just because a disconnect happens doesn't mean much of anything. Matter of fact, the game that I wanted to show you guys, I didn't get a good recording on because it was the one prior to this game, and I forgot to set the recording points, so I missed the whole first beginning of it. But we had an early disconnect, so it was just 4 of us versus 5. Good 15-20 minutes later, we made one of their guys quit, and then it was a 4-on-4, and then we were able to finish up the match and win it. So, you know, it just goes to show that the disconnects aren't the end of the game, not always. Sometimes losing and getting a disconnect's a good thing because it was a feeder that disconnected. Alright, so now we're going to explore the enemy jungle here a little bit, looking around to see what's next. I'm like, you know, I got a lot of gold. Oh, that's right, you know, I did build Nemean here. It was, oh, Izzy had gone crit. No. It was, well, the Mercury had gone crit, and I thought that Izzy was going crit, but I don't think she did then. I think that's what it was. It just had looked like it at that point. So let's go ahead and pick up our speed buff here. And now we need to press the advantage here while we are a man up. Going to help Yuki here secure our buffs and then hopefully meet at the fire giant and have some fun. But man, I'll tell you, as warded up as that map was a minute ago, now we got one out. So, but hey, if we want to do the fire giant, I want to get over and ward on the other side. But nope, they don't decide. They decide not to stick around a couple minutes and give the Sun Wukong time to come back. They figured it was game over and called for the surrender. So there we go. We've pulled that out as a victory. Not my best Arachne game by far. Would have much rather have showed you the Fenrir game from before that, but again, just didn't set the record points right, so I already got half the game. Didn't want to show you just the second half of it. Wanted to show you the first half where things kind of came out good. So there's your final builds and kill counts and so forth here. As Hades did a great job there in mid. It felt good to support him. He was very, very nice. So Johnny Headshot 14, that's off to you, man. That was a good job there. Geb, you also did another fine job there at 3, 1, and 8. You know, did real good overall. So there's your final numbers for the match. I pop in at 11k damage and mitigated 9200 there with that Nemean popping in. Their Sun Wukong was doing pretty good over there. He was 3-3. He was giving Yuki all kinds of trouble. You know, it was a real good matchup between the two of them. But you know, in the end, whether he got mad or just had internet issues, who knows? The world may never know. But what I do know is you should hit that subscribe button, click the little bell for notifications, type in up to your little search bar at www.twitch.com, and then add in a search there for dirtnapsdad_PS4 and hit me up with a follow there as well. And when it comes to Dirt Naps, folks, remember, you got to give them before you take them. Peace out, folks.